frames. And I don't mean the truck, boy, they coming with the slide. They playing with the slide. With the noise. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I catch a hatin' by his toe. Make him tic-tac like he tap dancing at a show. Get him on the weekend, that's the X and the O. That be talking no dude. They running around, they only ducked up too. They riding the wave, I'm about to cruise ship. They say they want beef until you take them to roof, Chris. Can I get a prime cut bone in a little water? Cause I'm hoarse. He's partial. More beef, more beef, more beef. Walk down in your streets, your streets, your streets. Catch around northwest, southeast, northeast. On God, on my mama, on my daughter, on me. Get in my way, on my range, get the whole. They playing with the slide, with the slide. Hey, keep it running. Keep it going. Slide. Yeah. Slide.
Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And in this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
So the Pelicans win the tip. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Iverson. And he converts the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Right side, Davis. Pass to Iverson. 5 on the clock. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it. The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
The Pistons making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Davis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Here's Davis. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, to the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Wilkins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
New Orleans on D. Up Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Outside Hardaway. Driving in. Davis misses.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Iverson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Goes up on the baseline. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Anthony. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Detroit calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Here's Pirtle. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the board.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
New Orleans in the lead. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Here's Holmgren. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And here's Detroit. 6-point game. Pass to Sharp. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Some real toughness from Pirtle inside, taking his shot right into the coverage. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Pass to Abdul-Rauf from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A., and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Now Wiseman. Here's Sharp. Takes a three. A nice shot by Abdul Rauf.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Now here's Davis. From 10 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Sharp. And he lays it up and in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Left side, Hardaway. Here's Holmgren, guarded by Wiseman. 4 seconds left. And it's Holmgren missing. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
17. Give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Porter. Here's Pokashevsky from outside, off the mark. The Pistons trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. So it's the Pelicans now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Nails it from 3. Allen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anthony outside. Pass to Iverson. Out to the right wing. 4-3. Porter pulls it in. And it's Pelicans ball. 3-point lead. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Anthony up top, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Iverson.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Allen on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons,
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit, Baron Davis. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Here's Wilkins. Here's the three. Hurdle grabs a miss. Here's Iverson. Pass to Anthony. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Hurdle. That one's good. This game is all even. Hurdle's got 5 points.
Really nice work. Hurdle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Jordan with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Here's Iverson. He's got 7. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Davis.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Brett, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
You know, it's so many things AD can do on the floor to help your team win. He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Wilkins. Anthony grabs the board. 1:50 left to play in the first half. Here's Iverson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Pirtle. He's got 5. Shoots over Davis. And that one's long. New Orleans in the lead. For 3, Allen. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Now here's Davis. Back to Allen. Shoots. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball. Substitution for your Pistons. Andrew Boga. Mahmoud.
Outside Davis. To the paint. Pass to Wiseman. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Here's New Orleans now. 4-point game. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Wiseman with a steal. Three-pointer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pelicans ahead, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Detroit with it, trailing by 4.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Jordan. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Iverson. Three-pointer, no good. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. And he's good on the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Iverson. He's got 9. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Hardaway's shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Timeout called, the Pistons. The Pelicans making a switch here. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wiseman's got his first points of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the shot goes. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Great D that time from Porter. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. There's the double team with Porter. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Jordan. Here's Holmgren. Here's Pokashevsky. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
That free throw no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Pistons trailing. Anthony outside. Shoots over Holmgren. Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Anthony grabs the board. And he drives in. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Hardaway with it. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
They get it back. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Clock at 4. And stolen by Hardaway. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Detroit the other way.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
An incredible move to the basket right there. But hey, we've come to expect that kind of thing from him.
Here's Porter. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Here's Iverson. He's got 11. Out to Anthony. Pass to Iverson. This for the tie! And it's Holmgren with a rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
To the inside. Denied!
And you have to be careful with Bogut roaming around. He's just a shot blocking machine.
Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First personal foul. Team second. Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Pelicans on top, up 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Pass to Allen. There's the three. The Pistons clear it. And here's Anthony. Inside. Here's Iverson. Tipped to the middle. Here's Abdul Rauf. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons.
Now returning on the floor to your Pistons.
Here's Davis. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Detroit calls timeout. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. To hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe, but when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Pistons.
That free throw misses.
Davis taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Vanderbilt, no good. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Wilkins. No good there. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's Wilkins. And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Here's New Orleans now, leading by 5. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
13 foul. Pelican substitution. Ray Allen.
And he can't get the first one.
Allen Iverson taking 2 shots.
And no luck that time either.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And the basket is good. And now a 9-point New Orleans lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Iverson. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. That gives him a double-double.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Davis can't hit. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Iverson. Nice D from Allen. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Allen. Anthony with it. It's stolen. Now Allen. Now Davis. And Davis slams it home.
The flush from Anthony Davis, 2 very loud points.
Detroit calls timeout. The Pistons trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Davis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the windows.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Pass to Davis. Puts up the 8-footer. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Anthony outside. They get the rebound. Davis with it. Defended by Hardaway. Count that one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And the shot goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Davis. Blocked. And they're able to recover. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hardaway's gotten 4 this quarter. And here's Detroit. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Back to Hardaway. Stolen by Davis. Here's Iverson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Team 4.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Allen Iverson at the line.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From deep, Holmgren. The Pistons clear it. Looking to get it going. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Takes more than a foul to scare off Carmelo Anthony. He still puts up a shot.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
Pass to Iverson. From downtown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 21 seconds left to the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Anthony outside. Here's Abdul Rauf. And the 3 off target. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jarrett Vanderbilt for personal foul. Team 4. Shoot.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Anthony Davis at the line.
And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. Now here's Anthony. From deep. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Pelicans ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And so the Pelicans take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it.
Don't know what I'm going through, man. Do anybody care?
Life, everybody go through that, but it's a lesson in it all. You gotta grow through that. I was down bad and broke, but I wrote through that. Thought my problems would go away if I could blow through rap. whole kind of stress. I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through that. My cousin, I wish I had a chance to tell her, don't do that. Don't understand depression is real. People stressing about real life, you stressing your bills. Not too long after my cousin, I never told nobody, but I lost a son myself. Imagine in the hospital holding your baby, and he looked just like you. You trying to keep from going crazy. That's my word.